Hey y'all, it's me Tosin A, and this video was going to be about tips before taking the Nclex. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna name it. Okay, so if you don't know, and this is your first time on my channel, hey y'all, and don't forget to click the subscribe button, share this video, and leave a comment. The first thing, if y'all don't know, I failed with 265 questions, and I passed the Nclex with 265 questions. So I feel like I kind of have an insight on, you know, what to do, what not to do, well, at least for what worked for me. And maybe somebody can utilize and, you know, listen to what I have to say. Maybe you can help them as well. So the first thing that you don't want to do is overstimulate your mind the night before the exam. What I did the first time is I studied all the way to that morning, and whatever notes I had, I'll review it, and I reviewed it before going in to take the test. And that was the first time I had took the Nclex and failed. It was a struggle because there was points where I was just like, oh my gosh, what's the formula for this? Oh my gosh, what's the meaning of this? I knew the information, but I was overworking my brain the minutes before taking the exam that I just forgot about it. So the second time around, I was like, okay, when my friends were just like, you know, Tosin, at 3 o'clock the day before, stop studying. Go do something, just don't study. And she actually, one of my good friends, my best friend, Iffy, hey girl, she's also a registered nurse, but she took me out to get my nails done just to relax. And I remember, you know, trying to get myself wind down with some wine too as well. But at that point in time, I was still like, oh my gosh, anxious, and I still found myself studying like before going into the exam, which I shouldn't have done, and that made me more nervous and made me more forgetful. So the second time around when I took the test, I wind down as well. I stopped studying at like 12 p.m. I remember I woke up at 6 a.m. and I stopped studying the day before at 12 p.m. I went shopping. I did a whole bunch of stuff just to get my mind off of the Nclex. And that night I took a bath and, you know, soaked and just felt good and prayed and wind down and went into the exam just feeling more empowered and more knowledgeable and less forgetful in that manner. Tip number 2, I would say make sure you eat a good breakfast, nothing too heavy to where you're knocked out at the exam site, but more so you're just comfortable and full to where your hunger doesn't, you know, mess with your mind, and it doesn't make you lose concentration. So eat a good breakfast, of course. Drink plenty of water the days before the exam to just flush your system and make sure everything is, you know, one and, you know, where it needs to be. Another thing I would suggest is while studying, I listen to classical music, like instrumentals where there's no music playing, and that kind of helped me remember things more, because when there's no words that are being said through the music, you're making it, you know, you speaking is making you remember in a sense. Well, at least to me, in my mind, that's how it works. So listening to classical music while studying helped me as well. I mean, that's just not before the test, but you know, that's just me throwing something out there. Like my mind is like in a million and one areas right now, ways I can just help you how I help myself. What else did I do? Take a break. When you're studying, don't study like consistently 10 hours 12 hours without literally taking like an hour break, 30 minutes break, even if it's like you walking or you sleeping or you eating or, you know, watching my YouTube, anything to give you a break, you know, anything to get your mind off the Nclex at that moment. You need mental breaks. If you don't have mental breaks, your mind will mentally break. That's just, well, at least for me, that's how it is. Like, it's so much things we're trying to remember and trying to understand in a short amount of time, and sometimes our brain is just like overworked, and it's just like it just stops and it just breaks, and it breaks at the wrong time. So we don't want that. Always take mental breaks while studying as well. What else? For me, dress cute. Do anything to get your mood up there. Feel good, get a haircut, go get your nails done, put on a face full of makeup, beat your face, slay your outfit, you know what I mean? Like, go in there slaying. I mean, don't wear necklaces and dangling earrings and stuff like that. Even like regular earrings, they actually make you take it off or whatever, but like, look good, feel good, do good. That's the way I see it. I think I like that. Look good, feel good, do good. I think I'm gonna make that my motto. But that's at least how I am. You put your best foot forward, try your best when you look good and you feel good. So, you know, if it's putting on a nice designer or whatever, or makeup, it doesn't have to be designer, just whatever makes you confident, wear it. And if it might be a perfume or something that makes you, you know, remember something pleasant, or anything that gives you that confidence that you need to pass, that will encourage you or make you feel more better, more comfortable, do it. I think that helped me. I remember I beat my face. It was, I mean, I beat my face, you know, and I went there, people just looking at me like, yeah, that's just how I, you know, do things. I like makeup, and that's my comfort zone. I did that on the second time around and I passed. You know, there's a lot of key things that goes into passing the Nclex, not just knowledge based, but more so how you think and how you the positivity. For me, I believe that positivity is a main thing. And I want to leave this video with one last thing, and that will be positivity. Think positive, be positive, and the outcome will be positive. The first time I took the Nclex, I was so worked up, I was so nervous. I thought I was gonna fail, and I just kept telling myself, oh my gosh, I can't fail this test. Oh my gosh, I cannot fail this test. If I fail this test, I lose my job. If I fail this test, people are gonna look at me crazy. If I fail this test, if I do this, oh my gosh, I can't. That's how I was. And honestly, even when I was taking the test, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna stop at 75 and that's gonna be the end of it. I'm not gonna have to take this test anymore. You know, 75 questions, that's it. I was so worked up and, you know, not thinking positive, like, okay, even if I pass 75 questions, that's okay. I still have a chance of passing the exam. I'm going to thinking positive, saying I'm gonna go into the exam and be successful. I got this. Even if the computer shuts down for a break, and I'm thinking it's shutting down because I'm done, I won't get anxious. And even if I do get anxious, I'm gonna get up, go to the restroom, use the bathroom, take a sip of water, eat something, and go back to my exam, relax, and continue on. Never give up while taking the exam. That's another thing. While taking an exam, don't give up, don't get flustered, don't get anxious. And when you do feel yourself getting anxious or flustered, take a moment, take a breather, 10 seconds, just breathe in and out, and try to come back to, you know, that inner peace and continue moving on. It doesn't matter, you know, if the person next to you to left or right gets up before you and leave. You don't know where they stop. You don't know if they passed or failed. You should be focusing on yourself, you know. And that's hard to say. It's like, okay, Tosin, that's better said than done. Like, but I've been there, and honestly, truthfully, speaking positive really does work, and it changes the atmosphere as well. And that's just my own belief. And last but not least, pray. Pray. There's nothing that you know, the power of prayer can't do. And if it's the right time, it'll all work out. So with that being said, that's the end of this video. I hope it was helpful to somebody. I hope it encouraged somebody one way or another. And if you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment below, and I will definitely get back to you as soon as I can. All right, guys, see ya. Bye.